Only one game left in Season 2. Welcome back to my South City Triceratops Walk-On Dynasty, and today we finish up Season 2 against Vanderbilt, who is currently 4-7. Unless I'm mistaken, this should be the first Power 5 team that's actually come to South City to play in our stadium. They have an 86 overall free safety, an 86 overall wide receiver, and their quarterback is an 85 overall with 87 speed, but he is apparently injured. So what is their backup quarterback? That is a 78 overall in Ty Phillips. The only player still on our injury report is starting quarterback Eli Cox. Vanderbilt, though, their quarterback Eric Wesley has a dislocated elbow and will miss this week. One of their wide receivers is probable, and then they have a defensive end that is out for the season. Vanderbilt has had a pretty rough season. They did almost take down the #1 team in the country, though. They only lost to Georgia by 7. But now they come to South City, where they will take on the Triceratops, trying to get their second win on the year. We will send the opening kickoff deep, so Vanderbilt will get the ball first, and they will field the kickoff from about the 2-yard line. Scott will bring it up across the 20, 25, the 30, the 35 before he is finally brought down. Quarterback Ty Phillips will get the start at the 35-yard line in shotgun. He'll take the snap, hand off to Lewis to the outside, and Lewis will get to the edge, have the first down, and a lot more down the sideline across the 30, and finally tripped up by Michael Starks at the 25-yard line. In our last game, we were able to compete with Army. We're hoping to keep that going today. But now 1st and 10. Phillips, once again, it's a read option. He'll run to the outside with some pretty good blocking. He has the first down and a 13-yard run. This is so far a pretty brutal start for South City. Phillips back in shotgun. Will send Smith in motion. It's a handoff to Lewis, who was hit in the backfield, breaks the tackle, but is brought down for just a 2-yard gain. Now a 2nd and 8. Phillips back in shotgun. Will take the snap, hand off to Lewis again, who goes up the middle for the first down and into the end zone. Touchdown Vanderbilt to make it 7-0 very quickly. And a studio update, number 4 Oklahoma has fallen to unranked Baylor 31-28. So that could affect the playoff standings, but for now we will focus back up on our game. It's 1st and 10 from the 25. Holland out of shotgun. We're going to wait and throw this one downfield, caught by Barnes, who makes the catch and has a 10-yard gain. Now on 2nd and inches, we come out with 3 running backs in the backfield. It'll be the option play. Holland will keep himself and now finally try to pitch it. Okay, I guess not. I clicked the button, but I'll take the 5-yard gain and the first down. Now with the 40-yard line, Holland from under center will drop back to pass, and we'll throw this one to the outside, caught by a wide open Dave Wade, who has to turn around and only ends up with a 2-yard play. That brings up a 2nd and 8. Holland out of shotgun will take the snap, and we're looking to throw downfield, but we'll get sacked on the play for a loss of 8. That brings up a 3rd and 16. Holland back in shotgun. We're going to send everybody deep and hope for the best. We may have a man, but he overthrows him. A decent punt return puts them in SCU territory at the 48-yard line to start their next drive. Phillips out of shotgun, runs the play action, throws to the outside, caught by Lewis. He makes one man miss, and now he'll try to hesitate and juke out another one, but get brought down for a 9-yard play. That obviously sets up a 2nd and 1 for Vanderbilt. He sends his tight end in motion. Phillips will take the snap, run the play action, and now lobs it downfield to a wide open man, and they will walk into the end zone. Touchdown Vanderbilt to make it 14-0. We'll start the next drive at the 25-yard line yet again. Holland from under center will take the snap and look to pass. We'll throw this one downfield, and that one is dropped by Barnes. Would have been an easy first down. Now that brings up a 2nd and 10. Holland out of shotgun. We'll take the snap. We're going to go deep down the left side. I thought Daniels may have had a step on his man, but that will also fall incomplete. That throw was done out of pure instinct playing this game for so long. I know he would have been open if this was a much better team. But now 3rd and 10 out of a 5-wide set. Holland will take the snap. We'll go over the middle. That'll be caught by Barnes, and he holds on for the first down. A gain of 14. 1st and 10. Holland now from under center. Over Rockers in the backfield, but we'll drop back to pass. We're going to throw this into our tight end, and that one's dropped by Manny Hughes. You really don't see Hughes drop a lot of passes, but he definitely dropped that one. 2nd and 10. Holland out of shotgun. And we'll throw this one over the middle, caught by Over Rocker, and that will turn into a 3rd and 6. Holland back in shotgun on 3rd down. He'll take the snap and look to pass. Rolling out to the outside, and he's going to get sacked on the play, and we'll punt it away on 4th and 15. Let's see if we can avoid a decent punt return here. Sean Smith will kick this one deep. I've kicked a line drive, so it will bounce, and it's going to bounce all the way down inside the 15-yard line. I will take that every time. Punting might be the only highlight we get today. They come out with a 5-wide set now. Phillips is all alone in the backfield. From the 14-yard line, he's going to look to keep it himself and will slide down for a 3-yard gain. That would bring up a 2nd and 7. He comes out with 2 running backs in the backfield now. He'll send Lewis in motion, take the snap, hand off to Rutledge up the middle, and he's got the first down, runs over a player, still going, and finally will be caught across the 45-yard line. Once again, a 5-wide set for Vanderbilt. He's all alone in the backfield. Phillips will take the snap. This time he'll look to pass. He's dancing around the pocket. He finally lobs it downfield. He's got a man that's caught by O'Connor, who runs over a man inside the 20 and will step out of bounds for a gain of 37. If he cut that back in, he was probably gone. Another 5-wide set for Vanderbilt, this time from the 17-yard line. Phillips will take the snap, and he's going to look to run again right up the middle, and he's got space and will get brought down for an 8-yard gain. This is starting to look like it's going to be a very long day for the Triceratops. It's 2nd and 2. He takes the snap, it's a read option. Phillips will keep himself, and he has the first down and powers his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. That is now 21-0. With 1 minute and 39 seconds to go here in the first quarter, we once again start at the 25-yard line. It'll be a read option. Holland will juke his way to the outside. He has the first down and a lot more across the 50. How are they not catching him? He's finally brought down to the 35. If I had a faster quarterback there, that is a touchdown. Now a 2nd and 10. Holland comes back in shotgun again. He'll take the snap and look to pass. We'll go over the middle, and that one's dropped by Barnes. He was wide open. Now a 3rd and 10. Holland will take the snap and look to pass again. Will once again throw to Barnes, but this time he makes the catch and he's got the first down inside the 20, a gain of 19. That gives us a new set of downs with under a minute to go in the first quarter. Holland will take the snap and look to pass. We're going to roll out to the outside. We'll throw this one on the run. That's caught by a wide open overrocker, and he'll turn it into a 5-yard gain. On 2nd down, now Ryan Hill is in the backfield. We'll take the snap. It'll be a screen to the outside. Hill makes the catch. He had a blocker in front, but he couldn't make the block, but he does get by him and then gets tripped up. That sets up a 3rd and 1. I really thought we had a chance there. That play does take us into the second quarter, where we begin this quarter with a 3rd and 1. We'll take the snap as a read option. Holland will keep himself and power his way through for the first down. 1st and goal. Holland back in shotgun. We'll take the snap and look to pass again. Roll out to the outside. I tried to throw it away, but we get sacked for a loss of 8. That sets up a 2nd and goal from the 15. Holland will take the snap. We're going to throw this one to the end zone, but he overthrows everybody. That brings up a 3rd and goal. Holland back in shotgun. We'll take the snap and look to pass. We'll throw this one to the outside, and that's almost caught by Daniels, and then it was deflected away. 4th and goal. We are just going to take our 33-yard field goal attempt and get on the board. Sean Smith sends it away, and it is good. Vanderbilt would start this drive at the 30-yard line and get a 5-yard pass to start things. So it's 2nd and 5 now. Phillips is back in shotgun. He'll take the snap and look to run himself. He cuts to the outside, now goes up the middle and sets up a 3rd and inches. If the AI had been a little bit smarter there, he would have cut upfield a lot quicker and got the first down. But now it's 3rd and inches. He's back in shotgun with that 5-wide set. He'll send Newbie in motion. He takes the snap, fakes a run, and now goes over the middle, and that bounces off of Flanagan's face mask, I believe, but it will get the deflection. It worked well on the last drive. Let's see if it can work again. On 1st and 10, out in shotgun. We'll run the read option. Holland will keep himself. Once again, try to juke out a defender, and he has another first down run, a gain of 12 this time. A 1-yard gain from Overrocker on the next play sets up a 2nd and 9 for the Triceratops. Holland back in shotgun. Will take the snap, and a quick throw to the outside, but he misses the running back. That would make it 3rd and 9. Holland back in shotgun. Will take the snap and looks to pass. Rolling out to the outside. Throw on the run. And that one will be caught by Barnes, who makes a man miss. Now inside the 20, 15, 10, 5, and a touchdown for South City from 55 yards out thanks to wide receiver Clint Barnes. A really good kick return would set them up at the 40-yard line for their next drive. Phillips out of shotgun will look to pass from a 5-wide set. Go downfield, caught by Butler into SCU territory for a gain of 19. A 7-yard run on an option play on the next play brings up a 2nd and 3 now for Vanderbilt. Phillips back in shotgun. Lewis is the running back. It's a handoff to Lewis, who goes up the middle, will get the first down and get tripped up for just a 6-yard gain. Just a couple plays later, and they face a 3rd and 3. Phillips comes out in shotgun. See if we can hold him to a field goal. Handoff to Lewis right at the middle, untouched for the first down, and he will finally get brought down inside the 10. Now a 1st and goal. Phillips is back in shotgun from the 8-yard line. He'll take the snap. It's an option to the outside, caught by Lewis, but he is hit and brought down for a 1-yard loss. That will set up a 2nd and goal. He comes back in shotgun again. Phillips will take the snap and looks to pass. Standing in the pocket. Dancing around a little bit. Going to the end zone. Caught by Kimbrough for the touchdown. 28-10. We would begin this drive with a 4-yard run, so now it's 2nd and 6. Back in shotgun, handoff to Overrocker, and that's going to be a loss. And now Overrocker is injured. That would set up a 3rd and 7. Holland comes out in shotgun. We'll take the snap on 3rd down, go over the middle, and that one probably should have been intercepted. We'll punt the ball away. They have 1 minute and 46 seconds to go here in the half, up by 18 points. They come out in a 5-wide set with all 3 timeouts. Phillips will take the snap, goes over the middle, caught by Newbie, and that is a gain of 5. That would cause them to burn their first timeout, so now it's 2nd and 5. He's back in shotgun again. Phillips will take the snap. He's under pressure, and he's going to get sacked on the play for a loss of 4. Who gets credit on that one? It will be defensive end Mike Snyder. That brings up a 3rd and 9. He comes back in shotgun again. Still has Lewis in the backfield. Phillips will take the snap. It's a screen to the outside. That's caught by Lewis, and he will be met and brought down by Flanagan to bring up a 4th and 6. We're going to burn a timeout. Before we start this drive, I do have an injury update on Jack Overrocker. He has a dislocated elbow and will miss the next 5 weeks, so obviously will miss the rest of the season. But now 1st and 10 from the 20. Holland will take the snap. And we're going to look to go downfield. That one will be caught by Barnes, who makes the catch for a 22-yard gain. An incomplete pass on the next play brings up a 2nd and 10. Holland comes out with a 5-wide set. We'll take the snap and look to pass. We'll force this over the middle, caught by Downing for a 12-yard gain. Let's quickly run the no-huddle offense here. About 40 seconds to go in the half. And we're going to go deep down the left side, but he overthrows everybody. That brings up a 2nd and 10. Still with a 5-wide set. He'll take the snap and looks to pass. We're going to lob this one downfield. That'll be caught by Downing, but knocked out of his hands. Now it's a 3rd and 10. Holland out of shotgun. We'll drop back to pass again. And we're going to try to throw, but never mind. We're getting hit by the entire defensive line. A loss of 7. Vanderbilt would burn a timeout to try to get the ball back. So they have 1 timeout remaining with 23 seconds in the half. Phillips will take the snap, hand off to Lewis, who will go to the outside and get brought down for an 8-yard gain. And now they're running a no-huddle offense. With 10 seconds, Phillips will look to pass. He goes down the sideline, and that is deflected by Brian Edwards. With 8 seconds to go now, they come out in shotgun. On 3rd and 2, Phillips will look to pass. He steps up in the pocket, now dumps it off underneath, caught by Jones. He will have the 1st down and get brought down with 1 second to go, and they burn the final timeout. They will be looking for a Hail Mary from the 45-yard line. Phillips will drop back to pass, and he's finally going to go deep downfield into traffic, and that one will fall incomplete. We go to halftime 28-10. We get the ball to begin this half. From the 25-yard line, Holland will drop back to pass. A quick throw over the middle, caught by Davis, and we have some positive yards, a gain of 4. Now on a 2nd and 6, Holland lines up under center. He'll drop back to pass, another quick throw over the middle, and he threw behind Hughes, but there is a flag down. Let's see what this is going to be. Holding on the... How did you hold in that little amount of time that I held the ball? Instead of a 3rd and 1, we have a 2nd and 16. Holland out of shotgun. We'll drop back to pass. We'll throw this one over the middle, and that thrown right to a defensive back. I tried to get it past him, but obviously did not work, and Vanderbilt will take over. In my head, I thought he would throw it in front of Barnes, not right to Barnes. Barnes had to stop the route. Obviously, it gets picked off, and now they come out of the 29-yard line with a handoff to Smith, who goes up the right side and gets the 1st down, spinning his way down about the 14-yard line. Vanderbilt looking to make it a 35-10 lead. Back in shotgun. Phillips will drop back to pass. He's throwing to the end zone. He's got a man wide open. Touchdown to O'Connor. I'm not 100% sure he was in bounds, but we'll see if they even review it. And they absolutely will review this one. He makes the catch, and never mind, that is clearly in bounds. Touchdown Vanderbilt. Well, let's see if I can avoid throwing another interception. 1st and 10 from the 25. We'll take the snap. A quick throw to the outside, caught by Whitfield. That's a 9-yard gain. Now a 2nd and 1. Holland from under center will drop back to pass. We're going right back to Whitfield, but he overthrows it, and it gets intercepted. That interception was 100% not on me. It still sucks that we threw an interception, but that one I really can't be blamed for. I threw the open route, he overthrew it. But now 1st and 10 for Vanderbilt, up the middle, Lewis with a 7-yard gain. Now a 2nd and 3 with 2 running backs in the backfield. He'll send Lewis in motion and then quickly throw it out to the outside to him. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 30 and finally shoved out for an 18-yard gain. A 6-yard run from the running back puts them at the 21-yard line and brings up a 2nd and 4. Phillips comes back in shotgun. He'll take the snap and looks to pass. He's going to try to scramble. He'll get the 1st down before getting brought down for another 6-yard run. An incomplete pass brings up a 2nd and 10. Phillips out of shotgun will take the snap and throw to the outside. That one should have been deflected, but they get the 1st down with a gain of 11. I believe it was Flanagan who missed the deflection, but now 1st and goal from the 4. It's a read option. Phillips to the outside will not get into the end zone, brought down by Brian Edwards. And we actually injured their quarterback, so now their 3rd string comes in here in a goal line set, and Jennings will drop back to pass. His first throw of the game will be a touchdown to make it 42-10. First and 10 from the 25. We are just playing for dignity at this point. Holland will take the snap. A quick throw caught by Ryan Hill, and he will have a 10-yard gain. Let's see if we can get another read option to work here on 2nd and inches. Back in shotgun. And it'll be a handoff to Hill, who goes up the middle and has the first down for a 5-yard run. Holland back in a pistol set. He'll take the snap and looks a pass. Standing back in the pocket, we're just going to take off with Josh Holland, who makes one man miss and will end up with another first down run, a gain of 14. First and 10. We have 2 running backs in the backfield. Holland will drop back to pass. Will we actually throw the ball this time? Rolling out to the outside. And we'll finally just dump this one off. And that got intercepted. Are you kidding me? He somehow caught that? Obviously, that was a really dumb decision to throw that ball, but I thought there was no way he could react fast enough. But now a couple plays later, it is 3rd and 7, and Phillips is back in at quarterback, so he was not that injured. But he's back in shotgun with Lewis in the backfield with him. He'll take the snap and throw over the middle. That's caught by Lewis for the first down. An incomplete pass on first down leads to 2nd and 10. Phillips back in shotgun. A handoff to Lewis, who goes to the outside, gets some pretty good blocking, ends up with a first down run for a 13-yard gain. First and 10 with a minute and a half to play here in the 3rd quarter. He comes back in shotgun with 2 running backs in the backfield. Phillips will take the snap, dance around a little bit. Now he's throwing it downfield. That'll be caught by Newby for a 15-yard gain and the first down. Another 1st and goal for Vanderbilt. They come back in shotgun with 2 running backs in the backfield again. From the 7-yard line, it's an option play, and Phillips will toss it to the outside, caught by Lewis, but he gets stood up and will get brought down finally in the backfield, a loss of 2. Under a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. Phillips back in shotgun with Rutledge in at running back. It'll be an option play. Tosses it out to Rutledge, who will stiff arm one defensive back, and then he got popped by Isaiah Sims. Gets a 5-yard gain, but can someone please check on that defensive back? 3rd and goal. Can we hold him to a field goal try here? Phillips will take the snap. It's a read option to the outside, met by Flanagan and brought down to bring up a 4th and goal. And the snap, the hold, the kick is away, and it is good. Look, we have to take our really small victories today. They've already scored 6 touchdowns, so holding them to a field goal counts as a small victory, and I'm hype about it. From the 25-yard line with 10 seconds to go in the quarter, Holland will take the snap. A quick throw over the middle will be a diving reception from Steve Downing, and that will take us into the 4th quarter. Season 2 of the South City Triceratops is almost in the books. We just have one more quarter to get through. It's 1st and 10, back in shotgun. It'll be a read option. Holland will keep himself and turn that into a 6-yard gain. That brings up a 2nd and 4. Back with a 5-wide set. Holland will take the snap. A quick throw over the middle is going to be dropped by Downing. Now a 3rd and 4. He's back in shotgun. We'll take the snap. We're going to try to go to our tight end. That's caught by Manny Hughes, who was wide open down the sideline and will fight his way down to the 25. A 32-yard play. 1st and 10. Under 7 minutes to play here in the game. Out of shotgun, we'll drop back with a screen pass to Ryan Hill. And Hill tries to make a man miss, but will lose 3 on the play. That will bring up a 2nd and 13. Holland from under center will drop back to pass. We're going to try to lob this one downfield. That one should have been intercepted. Never mind, it will be intercepted off the tip drill. And Vanderbilt will take over near the 20-yard line. Thought I could float one over the top of the defense, and it results in our 4th interception today, I believe. 1st and 10. Phillips will take the snap. It's an option play to the outside. Caught by Rutledge, but he loses 2. Now a 2nd and 12. Phillips back in shotgun again. We'll take the snap. It's another option play, and he gets to the outside, but will be brought down for a 4-yard gain by Mike Snyder. A possible 3 and out. Another possible small victory. Phillips back in shotgun. Will drop back to pass. He throws to the outside, and they will be punting this ball back to South City. With 5:01 to play, can we add anything to the scoreboard? Holland will take the snap. And looks at pass. Not seeing anyone come open, but we get away from the pressure. And I finally saw someone open, but I'll just take the sack, I guess. I should have just taken off there with Josh Holland, but I saw someone come open, wanted to try to force the throw, and clearly did not work. We're going to call a hot route here. But now 2nd and 10. We'll take the snap. A quick throw over the middle will be caught by Whitfield for the first down. A gain of 14. Let's see if we can get an option play going here on 1st down. And Holland will get to keep it. Now pitch it out to the outside, caught by Hill, and that will turn into about a 5-yard gain, but he fumbles the ball, and Vanderbilt will recover it. Well, it was actually only a gain of 3 yards, but we do get it overturned because his knee did hit the ground. So it's 2nd and 7. Another read option. Handoff to Scott Mann, and he's hitting the backfield. A loss of 1. Let's see if we can hit a pass to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and 8, we'll take the snap, and we're going to go deep down the right side, and that one's going to get intercepted. There's the turnover, and the 5th interception today. I was trying to force the ball downfield. Clearly a bad idea. The only reason you would see any of these plays is if it results in a touchdown or a turnover. Under a minute and a half to go, handoff to Miller, and Miller will go up the middle with some great blocking, and he's going to be gone. Touchdown Vanderbilt, just to add salt to the wound to make it 52-10. This should be the final play of Season 2. On 2nd and 11, we'll give it to man up the middle, and he will get brought down for no gain. The second season is finally over. We finish it 1-11, so we at least get our very first win in school history here. We will look to add some help in the offseason and hopefully get some receivers that don't drop the ball every other time I throw it. Final stats on the day for Josh Holland. I played absolutely terrible with him. 17 for 36, 226 yards, 1 touchdown, but 5 interceptions. On the ground, Holland ran for 49 yards. Overrocker got 2 carries for 1 yard before he got injured. Receiving, Clint Barnes 5 for 120 and a touchdown. Did drop 2 passes though. No other receiver really did anything today. Our starting safety, Scott Flanagan, led the team in tackles with 10. Tackles for loss goes to Mike Snyder, and sacks goes to Mike Snyder with 1, but we got no interceptions. Derek Jennings apparently came in and got a QBR of 438.4 because he went 1 attempt, 1 completion, 1 yard, and a touchdown. Whatever. Ty Phillips, 15 for 22, 209 yards, and 3 touchdowns. On the ground, their running back ran for 99 yards and a touchdown. Phillips got a touchdown, and Miller got a touchdown, as you saw near the end there. And no one really did anything through the air against us. Tommy O'Connor, 2 for 51 and a score. Jones, 2 for 9 and a score. Smith caught a touchdown, and Kimbrough caught a touchdown. The final week of the regular season, we have a bye week. So in the next episode, when we take on the entire offseason, we will obviously go through all of the conference championship games and things like that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. Hopefully you're excited to get some help to this team, and I will talk to you next time.